Hey everybody, what's going on? Your host AMF1534 here. Welcome back to Let's Play some more Super Bases Loaded. Here for a little bonus episode because we have this little edit team function that I never really got to show you guys over the course of the game, but now I've figured, now that we beat the game, I can give you a little bit of extra time and show you how this whole thing works, because it's a really fun thing to play around with. And back in 1991, I mean, create a team wasn't a very common thing out there. Like, I know that Baseball Stars for NES had it. I think there were a couple other games that had it, but this one has a really cool way to do it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna kind of create and just beef up our team to the absolute max that you can have for everything, and it's gonna be pretty cool. It might take a few minutes, but it's something. So essentially what we're looking at here is, I think that we actually can make our guys run faster, which I said in my last episode that you can't do that, but I totally forgot that you can, so that's totally awesome. So we're gonna alternate different sides of the box for everybody, just because I like to do that. So yeah, we'll go through all of this whole thing here. And I'm not even kidding, we're going to be able to just absolutely blast the cover off the ball. Which I totally saw that happen in like real baseball just the other day. It was totally weird, because I've just never seen that happen before. Oh no, no. There we go. Yeah, you can change their names too if you want. I'm not going to, because that's a lot of extra time that I don't want to spend doing that with. But yeah, I saw them actually blow the cover off the ball. It was really funny. Just because you usually don't see that kind of thing happen unless it's in like a movie or something. But a guy he hit like a routine ground ball, or actually it probably would have been a line drive if it wouldn't have happened. But he hit it, and just like the cover on the ball started to come off, and it was like halfway off the ball, and it was weird. And the guy, like, he picked up the ball and he tried to throw it to first, and because the ball was so fucked up, it just, like, bounced in the ground, like, 10 feet in front of the first baseman. It was actually kind of funny to watch. Alright, left, right, so this guy will be left, this guy will be right. Oh, no, you don't. No. Okay, here we go. So, we should be getting there pretty soon. Doesn't take a whole lot of time. I probably don't really need to mess around with the whole... Oh, that guy's actually really fast already. Okay. Left. So, I'm like really bad at trying to gauge this stuff. Yeah, there's been plenty of games here that I've played with this edit team where essentially I have, won games within, like, the first couple innings, because I'll end up, like, being ahead, like, 16-1, or 16-2, and it's just, like, not even fair how badly I destroy them. Okay, so, Paul, I mentioned something in the last episode about a different pitching style that was never really showcased in my Let's Play. This guy has the only other style of pitching that is available that you guys haven't seen yet, so... And then Stamina A is the best, C is the worst. Yeah, so he's one of them. Garcia is another one of those guys. I think he's either the submarine guy. No, he's just the regular guy. Oh no, I'm going the wrong way. I don't want him to have a really shitty ERA. It's bad. He throws normal, if I'm not mistaken. And then Croft is the guy that throws submarine. So then we'll take his down real quick, and then we'll have literally the perfect team. A team that absolutely, by no stretch of the imagination, could anybody ever beat in the world. Okay, so, we got all that stuff done. The team should be saved. If I went through all that and it didn't work, I'm going to be really pissed off. But it should be fine. So we're on the quest to do the perfect thingamajig. Oh my god, and here we go. Edit team we shall be. And the team that we're going to take on today is, let's see, we'll do the U team. I like their jerseys a lot. It's kind of a weird, like, poopy brown and orange, but I like them. They're kind of a cool team to mess with. Okay, so we've got everything set the way we want. And these guys are really good too, actually. I always forget about them. And they had a pitcher whose last name was Kling. My name is Bob Kling. And there's a guy named Lemon. What a shitty last name. Okay, so as you can see, their stats are just beefed. I'm talking just to the highest extent. Now, not everything that we hit is going to be a home run, but a lot of them will be. But, as you can see, like, we hit everything a lot harder. Just fucking everything. Like, see what I'm saying? If that would have been fair, that thing would have still been going up as it was going out of the park. Like, it would have had to cut it off. I hope that I actually get to, like, show you what I'm talking about. I almost wish that I could just, like, immediately play against a level 5 team, because it almost just feels wrong. I actually never adjusted his home runs. Oopsie. My bad. That's okay. These guys are fast enough to where they're virtually not going to pull any double plays on me. Damn it. Watch, I don't hit a single home run in this whole game. There it is! See, look at how fast it gets out of the park! Because I was laughing, I didn't get to hear it, but it actually, like, hit the back of the stadium. When it went all the way and it stopped, like, allowing it to go further, it just goes boom. And so, yeah, dude, it's just crazy how far you can hit. Like, that's gotta be a solid 500 feet. Or at least the upper 400s. You can even hit really high pop flies like that, where it would any other situation be just a regular fly out, but oh no, not with the I'm a cheating bastard team. Oh no. Okay, so we got a couple runs in that inning, and now here's this style of pitching. It's so weird. Even though, actually, to be truthfully honest with you, that's kind of how I pitch. Like, I don't do the turning my head all the way sideways shit, but I do that high leg kick. So, yeah, it's kind of the way that I do things. Yeah! Oh, man, I love doing that. Bill Bellamy, here to hit. Yeah, dude, they're a really fun team to play with if you're in a really bad mood and you just want to blow the doors off of everybody. Or if you're a brand new player at this game and you just want to kind of get used to things, kind of get used to how swinging works and the whole pitching mechanics stuff. So they're a fun team to mess around with when you're learning. Or if you just like to play like that. But for me, I really enjoy more playing with, you know, teams that are actually human, that aren't cyborgs built for our entertainment purposes. Come on. Oh no, they pulled a double play, even though I said they probably wouldn't. Well, fuck me running, you know? That expression's really weird to me, by the way. Fuck me running. Like, imagine you driving in your... Wow. Imagine you, like, driving in your car, and you see two people fucking each other while they're running full speed. Oh no, we struck out. Wow, we're human. This is weird. This is a weird thing that's happening right now. Normally, I'm just killing these guys by now, but the U team is one of the better teams in the game, so it happens. It's not all gonna be yeast and berries at this point, you know? Yeah. Oh, damn it. I didn't even need to slide for that. I could have totally done that without sliding. That's okay, they're still not gonna score. I mean, if I let them score, then this entire experiment was a failure, because that should not be happening. And they're gonna score. They're gonna score twice. This game's gonna be tied. And he's gonna be safe at second. Oh my god. Well, I tell you something, my friends. This whole thing was an abortion. But I will bring it back to life, because I am a god. I'm not even, like, holding up to throw faster, and he's throwing over 100 miles an hour. That, in itself, is amazing. Was that all done with no outs? That was all done with no outs. I mean, kudos to those guys. They're not intimidated by my baseball cyborgs. But they should be, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah! Crazy enough, they've had a longer inning so far than any of my other innings went. Okay, let's get back to business here. I'm about to lay waste. Oh yeah, look at Paul. He's the only guy that doesn't have a perfect deal going on, even though I could have sworn that I added the DH option. But maybe there's not one for this team. Maybe I have to do that anyways. Wow. Like, that thing was probably barely off the ground. I'm talking, like, just inches. And that thing almost went all the way to the fence. Kind of reminds me a little bit of Triple Play Baseball for the original PlayStation. That was a game where they had secret teams too, and there was a guy, I'm trying to remember what his name was. It was Eric. I think it was Eric Hess, I think was his name. And he was a guy, like, in that game they had crazy players that had like huge bats or like giant heads, or they could run super fast, or they had like a bat that was made out of like a lightsaber. But this guy could just... Oh! That's a Grand Slam! That's our first experiment with a Grand Slam! Alright! Yay! It's our first time seeing a Grand Slam in the game. Howdy doody. Howdy do. This is Peter McAllister, the father. I'd like to order a hotel room, please. Yeah, look at that. It's kind of a cool little graphic, too. I still like the 3-run homer one better, but it's still awesome. I just don't know why they have 9 there. Like, why do you have 9 batters there? I didn't hit a 9-run home run, but whatever. It's all good. Hey, we have a guy named Belton on our team, too. How awesome is that? And he's going to be up against Belton here in just a minute. But yeah, so this Eric Hess guy, he can hit the ball like super far, and so basically even if you hit like a routine pop fly, it was gonna go like 1,000 feet, literally. Which reminds me, actually, I should do a let's play of that at some time. We'll fuck around with that later. But what you could do with him is you could hit like a line drive with him, and he would hit it just as flat as could be, just as flat as could be. But I hit one with him that went like 1,300 feet. I kid you not. Like, it just, they show, like, and like when you hit home runs, half the time they'll show like a replay of it. And, get out of here. Oh my god, that is so incredibly gone. Wowie. Well, that was something. But, I hit it, and it just went straight as an arrow, and it was out of the stadium before the guy even left the batter's box. It's like, normally when you hit a home run, they'll show it like way up in the air. They'll show it like way up in the air, and they won't have you, like, they'll show the guy starting to run around the bases, whatever, and they'll usually cut the camera when the ball lands, or whatever, and then they'll show the rest of it. But this one was just all the way out of the stadium before the thing... Oh my god! I mean, we saw that happen a couple times regularly, but he got a hold of that thing. Like, he golfed that thing like 450 just now. It's insanity. How badly would I love to drink that steroid shake? Belton on Belton action, who's gonna win? We did. The answer is me. And we're gonna get a solid double out of it. Also, I need to change the fucking channel right now. This whole fucking NASCAR thing on my TV right now, dude. Paul has 2 hits! I'm going for the gold, says Paul Phoenix, who is not the pitcher here, but he is now. You know what? We're going to get him an inside the park home run. I never actually, showed you guys this whole thing either, but it can be done. Oh no, it can't be done! That buttfucker. I should have known, dude. That guy was running with me the whole time. Well, damn it. That was stupid. Oh well, it's all good. Whoa, that was weird. Had a little bit of lag action going on there. I'm telling you, man, I know that people don't always look to sports games when they think of good soundtracks, but I think that some of my favorite songs in games are from sports games. Like this game has an amazing soundtrack. Baseball Stars for the original NES has an awesome soundtrack. Even like a game like RBI Baseball, where the song is super simple, but it has a great soundtrack. Like, I feel like people always look to games like Super Mario or Mega Man or fucking like Gradius 3 or I can name a million of them, but people never seem to look at sports games for that type of stuff, and I wish that they did. It's just it's kind of like one of those genres of games where people think it's, you know, it's just a sports game, and they don't. I mean, obviously they don't do music in sports games now, but back then, like, that was one of the other drawing factors, at least for me. Like, I'd rent a game from Blockbuster or Hollywood Video or whatever, and, you know, obviously if the game was fun, then the game was fun, but I've always been a guy that's, like, super enamored by music, and so if it had a cool soundtrack like this, I would be, you know, on the bandwagon to buy that shit immediately, because if it's a game I'm going to play all the time, then obviously I'm going to want to have something that I like to listen to. I don't want to have just this total shit pile of music that I can't stand listening to, because that could ruin a game for me. That is absolutely gone. Probably the lowest home run that I've ever hit, in sense of how it, like, probably barely even cleared the fence height-wise. But this game is about to be over pretty quickly, as far as the 10-run rule is concerned. And they're going to go through their entire roster. Maybe. I was kind of hoping they'd bring in Kling, but, you know, I can't tell them who to pick. Let's see. Oh, see if I can hit a home run this way. Oh, yeah! Oh, man, that was awesome. I don't know why I never thought of doing that at any other point, but it's a good thing I remembered, and that it worked, because most of the time that I do that, it typically doesn't work. I mean, it doesn't really change your swing very much, and instead you're doing, like, the Hideo Nomo facing away from the whole thing. Man, that was cool. So yeah, like I said, this team's a lot of fun to play with. I mean, it's totally unfair to the most enormous extent of everything, but it's just it's nice. I obviously don't have to worry about losing. Like, if you lose a game with this team beefed up to the maximum, I don't know what to say to you. I really don't, because it's virtually, you can't lose. I mean, Parker Lewis couldn't lose, so I don't know how you would lose either with this type of thing going on. Oh, hey! I threw to the wrong base and I still got it there fast enough. And now for what will be the final out of the game, Mr. Wiz Khalifa. Let's see if we can actually get him to strike out. Yeah! At 110 miles an hour. Oh, man alive. So did we get the perfect game? I would assume we did. I mean, we did strike out once, but they gave us those 3 bonus points kind of automatically, more or less. So let's see if we got it. I'm not going to play the next game. I just wanted to show you, you know, one game of how it looks when you play with a team like this. Really? Really? Well, hold on. I want to see what I did wrong really quick here, because that's a bunch of bullshit. So we struck out once. Oh, we didn't get any bonus points for great play. Oh, well, that's bullshit. We had a couple of different plays where we slid and then threw the guy out at first. That, my friends, is horseshit. Alright, guys, well, we have run out of time for this episode, and that will bring this series to a wrap. So, I thank you guys for stopping by and watching, and I'll see you guys in the next series. I don't know what it's going to be yet, but I've got plenty of things to choose from. So until then, my friends, this is AMF saying thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.